Good morning, children. Welcome to the English class. All of you, open your textbook, page number 99. So, in our last class, we were studying the lesson A Rose for the Princess. So, one day, the maid Panna accompanies Makbul, who is the gardener in the gardens of the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, to the Hanuman Mandir in the bazaar. So, Makbul, he loves his work very much. So he keeps the names for roses, and daily he sends roses to Princess Jahanara. Princess Jahanara was very happy when he sends her the pink rose and names it as Subha. So she sends sorry children. So she sends a silk cloth for his jacket as a gift in return of the roses with her maid Dilruba. So the next day, another maid of Princess Jahanara named Panna came near Makbul when Makbul was digging a flower bed. So she asks him, and she watches him silently the work what he was doing. When Makbul finishes digging, he sits down and he starts to string a garland of golden marigolds. So Panna, she will ask him what he is going to do with that garland, whether he is sending that to the prince. So Makbul tells her that every first Tuesday of the month he takes a garland to either Hanuman's Mandir or Sheikh Chishti's Dargah, and Panna will ask him that where he was taking that garland on that day. So Makbul, he will tell her that today is the first Tuesday of the month, and she will Panna will ask him whether she can come with Makbul, and she also tells him that she had not been out of the Killa for long time. So Makbul agrees to take her with him, but she tells her that she must not ask him to buy anything in the bazaar. So Panna, she agrees, and also she promises that she doesn't ask anything. So Makbul tells Panna, then let us go, and he will also tell her that to cover her face with chundri, that is veil. And also he asks her name. She will tell that her name is Panna. So till here we had learnt, children. So let's continue now. The bustling streets of Agra. There is a Hanuman Mandir on the left, a masjid on the right, and a number of shops. Panna, accompanied by Makbul, is looking around in wonder and delight. There are many people walking about everywhere. So it is a busy street of Agra, and on the left side there is a Hanuman Mandir, and on the right there is a masjid. So there are also lot of shops, and Panna with Makbul, she is looking around with surprise, and also she is very happy. She sees the people walking everywhere. Panna, isn't this also so wonderfully, colorfully crowded and noisy? Sorry, isn't this also so wonderfully colorful, crowded and noisy? Panna asks Makbul that it is very wonderfully colorful. Okay, and also she tells him that it is crowded, means there are lots of people there, and also it is very noisy. Makbul, haven't you come here before? Makbul will ask Panna whether she had not come here before. So Panna will tell him that I have, but then the roads were emptied for us. So Panna, she will tell him that they had been there, but at that time the roads were emptied for them. Makbul, emptied? Makbul questions whether the road was emptied for them. Panna, I mean, I have been here with Princess Jahanara. Panna will tells him that she had been there with Princess Jahanara before. They go towards the idol of Hanuman in the mandir. The priest comes to them. So they go near the idol means statue, murti of Hanuman in the mandir means temple, and the priest means pujari comes to them, means comes near them. Makbul, sorry, we are late. This girl walks slowly and stops everywhere. Just now I had to pull her away from a dancing bear. Makbul asks sorry for the priest, and also he will tell him that this girl, she walks very slowly and she stops everywhere, and also he tells him that just now he had pulled her away from the dancing bear. Panna takes the garland from Makbul and places it at the feet of the idol. She reaches up and rings all the bells and then bends down low to do pranam. The priest gives them prasad and she immediately pops some into the mouth. So Panna, she takes the garland from the Makbul and she places it at the feet of the Hanuman idol, and also she rings the bell and she does pranam means namaskara by bending down. As the priest gives them the prasad, Panna, she quickly what she'll do, pops means she quickly eats that prasad. Panna, these sweets are delicious. Are you in a hurry? Makbul bhai, or can we walk around a bit? I promise not to tire you. Panna will tell that those sweets are very delicious, means very tasty, and also she will ask Makbul whether he is in a hurry, whether he is in a urgency, and also she will ask him whether they can walk around a bit, and also she will promise him that she will not make him tired. Makbul resigned, let us go. So Makbul will tell her, let us go. The two stroll through the bazaar. Panna isn't interested in all the glittering jewelry and silk. Instead, she sits and listens to a man singing on the masjid steps and then stands giggling at a funny magician. She buys roasted chana and sweet potatoes from a street vendor. Sharing everything with Makbul, she stands wide-eyed looking up at the sky. So they both are walking through the bazaar. Panna, she is not interested in jewelries or silk. Glittering means shining, okay, shining jewelry or silk. Instead of that, she sits and listens to a man who is singing on the masjid steps. And also she stands giggling means laugh with amusement, laugh with happiness. She is standing giggling by seeing a funny magician. And also she buys some roasted chanas and sweet potatoes from a street shopkeeper, and also she shares them with Makbul. She stands wide eyed looking up at the sky. So when she looks up at the sky, her eyes widens and she stops there. Panna, oh look, a kite. Isn't it lovely? And camel over there. It's such fun and so beautiful. Panna, Panna, by looking at the kite, she tells that it is very lovely, and also she tells that the camels over there are also very beautiful, and it is such a fun, it is such a enjoyment to see the kites flying in the sky, camels over there. Makbul, naturally, Agra is a great city. Do you know that our emperor is planning many new buildings inside the fort? All marble and inlay work. So, Makbul will tell him that naturally Agra, it is a great city. It is a very beautiful city. And also he asks her that the emperor is planning to make new buildings inside the fort, and all made of marble and inlay work. Panna, I have heard. Panna will tell him that she had heard. Makbul, you won't understand. You are just a stupid girl after all. Makbul will tell that you can't understand anything. You are just he tells her that she is just a stupid girl. Panna laughs delighted at the insult. Suddenly, soldiers enter with their swords. The army commander is there too, yelling at everyone. Though Makbul insults her by telling that she is a stupid girl, but also Panna laughs and she is happy with that insult. So suddenly what happens? Soldiers enter with their swords. Swords means kathi. Okay, with their swords. And also the army commander. The commander is yelling. Yelling means shouting at everyone. Makbul whispers to someone, what's the matter? Makbul will ask somebody that what was the matter. Soldier whispers back, Princess Jahanara is missing. They think she has been kidnapped. Soldier will tell him that Princess Jahanara is missing and they have a doubt that she has been kidnapped. Panna, Allah, I'm in trouble. She walks up to the commander and lifts her veil. Stop, I am back. So she will think that now she is in a trouble, and she walks to the commander. She lifts her veil, means the cloth which is covered to her face, and also she will tell the commander to stop because she is back. The commander and the soldiers bow deeply to Panna. So by looking at Panna, the commander and the other soldiers, they bow deeply, means due to respect. Okay, they give respect by bowing their heads deeply to Panna. Commander, your highness, where have you been? So commander will ask Panna where she had been. Makbul, your highness, he puts a hand on his head as if to stop it from reeling. Are you Princess Jahanara? Your highness. So Makbul is very much shocked and surprised. So he keeps his head his hand on his head, and also he asks him that whether she is Princess Jahanara. Jahanara, I went to see the city. I was quite safe with Makbul Bai. So Jahanara will tell that she wanted to see the city, and also she tells the commander that she was safe with Makbul Bai. Commander, arrest him. He abducted the princess. Two hefty soldiers grip Makbul's arm. So commander will order the soldiers to arrest Makbul because he had abducted the princess, means kidnapped the princess. Two hefty soldiers, means two strengthy soldiers, they hold Makbul's arm. Jahanara, stop, let him go immediately. Jahanara means Panna. Okay, Panna, she is Princess Jahanara. So the Princess Jahanara, she tells the commanders and soldiers to stop, and she tells them that let him go immediately, means let him go quickly. Commander, but your highness. So commander will tell, but your highness. Jahanara, no buts, do as I say. You will not trouble him. He did not know I am Jahanara, and it was I who requested him to take me to the city. To Makbul softly, go back to your gardens, Makbul Bai, and thank you. Because of you, I have had one of the most enjoyable days of my life. Makbul exits dazed as others look on. So Jahanara will tell commander, don't, no need to what no need to arrest Makbul Bai, and also she will tell the commander to do as she said. She tells the commander to not to give trouble to Makbul, and also she tells him that Makbul didn't know that she was Princess Jahanara, and also Princess Jahanara had requested whom Makbul to take to the city. So Princess Jahanara, she goes back to Makbul and she softly says to him to get back to his gardens, and also she thanks him for taking her to the city, and also she tells him that because of Makbul she had one of the most enjoyable days of her life. So Makbul exits, Makbul goes, and he is also shocked as the others look on. I hope you have understood this, children. Next we will see in our next class. What happens, we'll see in our next class. If you have any doubt, please contact me. Thank you.